Hi everyone, it's Jody from An Eye for Beauty, and today's Saturday, December 21st, 2024. This is going to be our last weekly energy angel card reading for the year of 2024. And the first thing I invite you to do during this holiday season and up until December 31st is to just reflect on the year that you have just had. I don't want you looking at what has gone on in the world, but instead I want you to look at what has gone on in your own world. From January to today, how have you changed? How have you grown? What experiences have you gone through? And what lessons have you learned through those experiences, whether they have been easy or more challenging during this year? We've had a lot of different energies shifting and changing. We've had a lot of astrological planetary stuff shifting and changing. Today is the winter solstice, and this one is going to be a very important one to the coming year of 2025. 2025 is a universal year of the number 9, and 9 is truly all about final endings, so that in 2026, we have brand new chapter opening up. So all of those systems that you have been watching being broken down, things that have been hidden from all of us are now coming to the surface. Everything that has been going on the world stage has become clearer and clearer and clearer to everyone that has their eyes wide open. And each individual has opened their eyes at different times in that awakening process. But through the awakening process, we have all collectively ascended, and we are heading into a new way of the earth being in order for us to live on it. It is going to look different, and so I just invite you to just be very gentle with yourself and have patience for all that is coming in the coming year. And so with this winter solstice, take that time if you can to just tune inward, because one of the biggest things that we have done as a collective is we have gone into the belly of the soul collective, is what I'm hearing. And all of that low, dense energy has been hit with a lot of light. And if you are a sensitive being, you know, because you have felt that inside your body, and your body has had a lot of aching. It might have had some systems of its own breaking down, needing to be restructured, surgeries, rebuilt, cleared, detoxed, in order for you to come into a new version of yourself, a higher vibrational version of yourself, an ascended human for the collective in 2025. And the biggest thing that we have all been working on is clearing the density, which is the darkness, so that we can bring more love into our earth. And no matter what you see, what goes on around you, what you experience, can you look at everything you go through with the eyes of love, with the eyes of gratitude, with the eyes of compassion? And perhaps in the moment you can't. You're frustrated, you're angry, you're pissed off, you're anxious, you're scared, you're fearful, you have a lot of worry. But I invite you, after you go through those feelings, to pause and take the time to go into your heart, to see with your heart, to feel with your heart, to know with your heart that we are all fine, and everything is happening as it is supposed to, whether you agree with it or not, in order for this ascension process to continue. So, as an example, if you are someone who is devastated that Donald Trump became the president-elect in November, I want you to understand that it's not about you, me, any of our emotions, any of our feelings, or any of our wants. It's about what God wants for all of us. So there's a reason at this moment he's in that place. I don't have the future, but I do know I've heard through astrology something may shift or change. So keep your eyes open and keep going on your own path, and don't get caught in the drama of what's going on the world stage. You can see, you can notice, but don't get caught up in it and don't get so attached to it, because at any given moment, something can shift and change. And the greatest law of the universe that you can hold right now, besides what we just talked about in terms of opening your heart with love in all aspects, is the law of neutrality. Being able to see things as neutrally as possible. That doesn't mean that you don't hold an opinion or a view, because you do. But you don't push it on others, and you don't get angry when others don't see it your way. The law of neutrality allows you to see things from both sides, from all sides, from a higher side, from a bird's eye view. And so with that, I've been asked a lot of questions in the last week about what I believe those drones in New Jersey or the tri-state area might actually be representing. And while I really don't have an answer, I have asked my spirit guides. And it is not the angels, it's not extraterrestrial, because if it was, they wouldn't be coming in now and in this way. Let's give them a lot more credit than that. I don't feel it's dangerous. And why I also say that is now being more practical and three-dimensional on the earth is that if it really was something that potentially was very dangerous, why would they be allowing the planes to still be flying out of Newark Airport if they didn't have a clue where these things in the sky were coming from? And the other thing is that we've watched many movies over the years with all of this crazy holographic, unbelievable stuff. And if they could do it in Hollywood, why can't they do it in the skies of New Jersey? So who knows? But like I said, at the end of the day, do your best to get out of fear, to get out of the drama, and to just live your life in the most peaceful, calm, and loving way as you possibly can. Allow all the feelings you feel to come in and through the body and through the chakra system and up and out. But we are individuals that have the chakra system within us from 7 down to 1, 7 chakras. But we really have 12 chakras. And the babies that are being born at this time are being born with the 12 chakras wide open, whereas you and I have been working on the 8th chakra, which is the soul chakra. And we have 3 other chakras within that. And I'm not going to get into the details of chakras, but the point being is the babies coming in now are so much more enlightened than we are. But our vibration has been rising and ascending and needing to do that so we can kind of come together with those that are entering the earth now at this time. So the first card that I wanted to pull for all of you is this new deck that I got here. It's called The Golden Future by Diana Cooper, and it really taps into 5D Earth. And we've discussed that before, but 5D Earth is new Earth. What's coming in for 2025? Now that Pluto is in Aquarius, things are shifting and changing. What is one thing that we need to know? And the card is the Super Love Portal. These cards are beautiful. And this shows that there is still beauty all around us. And while I'm talking about beauty, look at how pretty that ring is. And look at how pretty this necklace is. This is a blue titanium. They're very rare. And this is just clear quartz. But what I did want to discuss, as a matter of fact, and I forgot in this session, is the power behind crystals. And in 2025, I'm going to hold a class in that. So if you're interested, let me know, because crystals really do help us. And you always find the crystal at the time that you need it, because they all mean something. And that is one of the beauties of what we have around us in this world. And we have been so caught up in the bullshit of the world that we don't see the beauty all around us. And excuse my cursing, but it is true. We now, as of now, need to be coming into 2025 and really looking at all the beauty around us coming from the place of love, the super love portal. Stepping into that portal, seeing the love all around us, emanating it from outside of the heart space. Okay? And then most importantly, accepting yourself through the eyes of love. No matter who you are, no matter what you look like. You know, think of this whole year, the Ozempic craze. People thinking that they need to be skinny in order to be worthy. In order to, or the Botox, or the injections, or the fillers, or the liposuction, or all these things. Why don't people love themselves for who they are, as they are, how they are? How many skinny people are not healthy on the inside? And I'm going to take it one step further. How many skinny people are just physically skinny, but their emotions are out of whack, their mental state is not the best, and their spiritual body, they don't even work on. So we are coming into 2025 in the age of Aquarius, and we are being really encouraged, no longer invited, encouraged to realize, and I know I've said this to you guys so many times, you are not just your physical body. Let's stop being so vain. Let's love ourselves where we're at. You know, I'm at the age of menopause. Many around me are at that age. We're all shifting and changing in our bodies. Do the best that you can. Take good care of yourself, your physical, your mental, your spiritual, your emotional. I have been going to this class, training place, Hotworks. It's amazing. Look it up. It's workouts and infrared saunas. I sweat and I burn so many calories. You burn like 700, 800 calories in a half-hour session. And I have not lost a pound. And I know that that has to do with menopause. And why I'm telling you this is because it's not just about the physical body. I know that infrared sauna is helping me inside. It's helping my mental. It's nurturing me. So I want you to start to step into the portal of love, because our world has become so 3D dominant that we don't even realize how bad it's gotten in some cases. And you are being encouraged while you're listening to this today. On this day, the winter solstice, this new portal is opening up to begin in 2025 of more love, seeing more things with your eyes in the term of love, the beauty, the beautiful trees outside, the beauty, the beautiful people in the world. You're going to have those moments, because you're human, of the aggravation and the frustration and the anger and all those things. But you need to come back to your what's the word? Your sanctuary, which is inside your heart. And know that no matter what you look like on the outside, no matter what is going on in your outer world, your inner sanctuary is in the heart space, and that is the true essence of who you are. And we're going to pull one more card before we end this year. Final message before I see you guys in 2025. And by the way, I may do some reels and I may do some 60-second Reikis, but I'm not going to be doing any more weeklies for this year. It's just another message. Go inward. And honestly, take the time you need, because we want you to know without a shadow of a doubt, no matter what is going on in the outer world, that you and your needs will always be met. Trust it by going in the inner sanctuary. Have a great holiday. Have a great New Year's, and I will see you in 2025. Take care. Love you all. Bye-bye.